Hi, good evening. This is Alkin. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight, some interesting news. We have the MTA board adopted the fare hikes for the agency. One of the thing is, New York City Transit base fare will still stay at $2.75, but they'll eliminate the 5% discount. Everybody else's fares will be going up. The commuter lines and Triborough Bridge and Tunnel Authority. You're going to be paying $19 if you're not a resident of Staten Island and have the Easy Pass. Or if you get an Easy Pass from outside New York, you're going to even pay more. So, there's no winners here. Anyway, apparently one of the board members, Albert Andrews, I think that's his name, complained about the losing of the 5% discount. He's saying, "Oh, you're punishing your best customers by eliminating the discount." Well, I have one thing to say to him, and let me put it this way: the agency, the whole agency, the MTA, has for years undermined the New York City Transit Authority and the New York City Transit on the money they're entitled to. And despite all the fact that you had opto cuts in employment and other cost-cutting measures, has not dented this huge amount of debt that this transit system has. And the system has collapsed not once, but twice. So, apparently, being upset about the 5%, let me put it this way. Your best customers right now are most likely the ones leaving for Uber and Lyft and the other share apping car companies. And they don't seem to be missing that 5% at all. So, no offense, but that 5% discount shouldn't have been put in place in the first place, because they needed that money to keep the system rolling, and now it's going to be doing that. But also because this agency was taking advantage of and taking advantage of screwing people over left and right, both passengers and employees. And this is the reason why the system is having its problems. That's the reason why your best customers are on Lyft and Uber. So it isn't missing the 5%. So the rest of them, yeah, they're going to lose their 5%. We need that money to maintain the system, get it back in good operation. And by the way, I'm not mistaken, weren't you the one who said back in 1897, I'm not mistaken, after an incident where a passenger was murdered aboard an opto train, and they asked you if it would be a good idea to put police in the conductor's cab? You said, "Oh, if you put police in the conductor's cab, it defeats the purpose of opto." And saying, "Okay, what do you mean by that crack? I mean, was a police in the cab expecting to open and close doors and make announcements and do stuff the conductor was doing? Because that's the only thing I could think of why you would come up with such a ridiculous statement, sir." And the good thing about the improvements that are now coming for the MTA is when the governor and the mayor leaves office, board members have to leave too, that they appoint. In fact, all those board members will be leaving, going bye-bye, as soon as these two individuals leave office. So, Albert Andrews, your days are numbered, sir. Have a nice evening. Okay, this is Al Can saying so long for now, and don't forget your stop. And smile every time you see Albert Andrews, because you know his time is almost over. Like the Metro card.